the first reaction from the Prime Minister. He's just put it out. I'm going to read from the screen. This, of course, is a huge moment for the BJP, for its performance in West Bengal. The Lotus has bloomed in West Bengal. The 2026 West Bengal elections will be remembered forever. People's power has prevailed, and the BJP's politics of good governance has triumphed. I bow to each and every person of West Bengal. The people have given a spectacular mandate to the BJP, and I assure them that our party will do everything possible to fulfill the dreams and aspirations of the people of West Bengal. We will provide a government that ensures opportunity and dignity to all sections of society. So, Sabha, I mean, you've been covering this party as well. This is a huge moment for the BJP.
I think if you look at the BJP expanding beyond the Hindi belt,
yeah.
Even in Bihar, they worked through an ally. Maharashtra, they worked through regional parties, and then they got the dominance. This is Karnataka also, BJP has won, but they never got a full majority. This is a stupendous entry into Bengal.
Okay.
With a majority
sorry, give me a moment. We're getting live
shots
shots from outside Vijay's house. He's just leaving his house, I believe, to go to collect his election certificate, after which, at some point, he will speak to the media there as well. This is his house on the outskirts of Chennai. Do we have a reporter? I think Kritika was outside his house. If we can connect to her, we can check what is... All right, Kritika, what is happening there? I believe that Vijay any moment is expected to leave. Okay, we'll try and go across to Kritika when we can. But Sabha, you were making the point that for the BJP, this is a huge moment.
I do not recall the BJP in a regional area, which is a specific zone, smashing it without an alliance worked out with anyone. Okay. Look at their models in Maharashtra, in Bihar. Now they may be dominating the situation, but it was a work in progress. This is boom, just there. It happened only in
But
Odisha.
It's taken 3 election cycles.
Yeah, it's taken 3 elections.
It's taken 3 election cycles. I want to go across to Meghna, who's there on our big wall, and you can show us, you know, 2024, when the BJP came down to 240, everybody was saying, oh, Modi is at his weakest, that's it, the story is over. But from 2024 now till 2026, one after another, winning critical assembly elections, today probably BJP is at its strongest.
Well, absolutely. In fact, Zaka, as Sabha was saying, there was a time when it was seen as a North Indian party, and that's what it was called in Bengal, the Bahiror party. It happened in Assam as well, till of course the entire leadership of Congress shifted across to the BJP. If we do have chief ministers in the BJP, both of them are likely to be in Bengal as well as Assam, former Congress leaders. But meanwhile, yes, you're absolutely right. This is the expanding Saffron footprint that we have seen of the BJP, and why not? Today is a day for them to celebrate on it, because they seem to be in pole position. They remain as one of the top national forces, the force to be reckoned with. No longer are they just a North Indian. They are actually expanding their footprint. They can now call themselves Pan-India. A little bit of breaching may just happen in the south. We are going to wait and see, but let's not discount Puducherry also, which is swept aside by the NDA. You have the Modi factor, Pan-India Modi appeal, which is now tried and tested all across the northeast as well, which used to be the forbidden boundaries at one time. You have the BJP organizational supremacy. No one can possibly discount that. The ground network, which is unparalleled when it comes to the shakas. The RSS have built it much beyond even the BJP's creation in some of these states. Ideological connect of the Hindutva message, which has resonated, especially if it comes to the state of West Bengal. We've seen the Hindu consolidation. Of course, there are several of the Muslim-dominated seats also which have fallen to the BJP this time around, but Hindu consolidation cannot be denied. The regional Satraps are evident in Odisha as well as West Bengal. They were propped up in states where earlier there was no presence of the BJP, and it took them forever to actually breach these bastions. But Zaka, there you have it, yet another bastion breached, where BJP was never in power historically.
So, you know, expanding to this eastern frontier, Shekhar, I mean, 2 years ago, Naveen Patnaik, after 20 years in power, was unseated by the BJP. Today, Mamata Banerjee, after 15 years in power, is unseated by the BJP. Why was this eastern expansion such a big thing for the BJP?
No, it was important because they had to shed that image as being that of a North Indian party, as it was said here at the beginning. But at the same time, Bengal was a completely different kind of challenge. It's like, you know, climbing Mount Everest, because the founder of the Jansangh, the parent party of BJP, Shama Prasad Mukherjee, he belonged to Bengal. And the issues that the BJP has raised today were the very issues for which Shama Prasad Mukherjee broke away from Nehru and launched the Jansangh. So you can see for them it is some kind of a redemption when the party has traveled such a long way from 1980. And today, by winning Bengal, winning the trust and support of the people of Bengal, BJP feels the reasons for which it has been created to protect the national interest. As this is the only party that keeps on talking about national interest. And for them, I think this is a very big achievement.
All right, we have more and more leaders coming to the BJP party office. Any moment now, we can expect Mr. Amit Shah, the Home Minister, Mr. Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister, to be there. I think this looks like Mr. Amit Shah's car. We'll try and see if we can get a closer shot on that.
This map is, what is a northeastern state which is not...
All right, this is JP Nadda's car. He's just arrived. He's the former party president of the BJP. Yes, Rashid, you were making a point.
So earlier, Zaka, post 2014, it started with the Congress versus BJP. And the BJP strike rate was 90%. So every time the Congress was an easy meet. And now we see a situation where actually, the regional parties, whether it's Aam Aadmi Party or whether it's, BJD, Tejasvi Yadav, and now Mamata Banerjee. So everybody is getting respect. I think it's a very strong case now, Zaka, for one nation, one election, because one party.
No,
very easy.
There still is a 50% vote that is not going to the BJP. No, but the point is, what does this also mean for next year's UP election? If it's BJP versus Akhilesh Yadav, as they've been sweeping regional parties aside, I don't think Mr. Yadav stands much of a chance.
I mean, look, let's accept that there's also Tamil Nadu and Bengal. We also saw a lot of anti-incumbency and people wanted something new.
Yes.
The thing with Mr. Yadav, he's not new. He's been chief minister full term before the BJP era began in Uttar Pradesh. So it was in Uttar Pradesh only that the shock was delivered to the BJP in 24. So unless there is and SIR.
No, but hang on. The reason why we put this map up, one second, the reason why we put this map up is in 2024 when BJP went down to 240, everybody said this is it, it's over, Modi story is over, so on and so forth. Look at the states they've won since then. Maharashtra, Haryana, Delhi, Bihar, and now the biggest one, the biggest prize, which is Bengal.
See, Bengal, I'll tell you why. Bengal has 42 Lok Sabha seats.
Yes.
Now, if you see the last election, the general elections, where BJP did not perform very well.
True.
Now, and they were in a minority.
Yes.
Now, Bengal, with coming of this, if the government forms the BJP government here, then 42 seats will be at stake. So they can have a larger chunk of it for the central government.
No, absolutely. So 2029 is very much in play.
Zaka, I believe the BJP after 24, till then the pattern was strong at the center, strong in national elections, weaker in the states.
Yeah.
The BJP and the RSS, which was sulking in Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh, I saw it myself in UP, some of them, they realized that, hey, this can go away. And they worked. And little, that is when the real reach out in the state began. Haryana was the first one where they completely, because the Congress was so lackadaisical, with small margins, they took it away. Then they went to Maharashtra. Aam Aadmi Party, yes, it was ruthlessly and brutally done. They sent them into jail. They changed the laws. Let's also be accurate about this. They changed the laws which took away their control over bureaucracy, but they were still defeated by, I think, a 3 to 4% margin. So they have been systematic. It is the 2024 verdict that got them going like that.
Okay, so that was the wake-up call, and now the BJP is arguably back to its strongest point yet.
It is BJP is the strongest, and we need to understand and remember all the time that I had mentioned day before yesterday also. In 1952, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee won from Calcutta, south of Dikshin, whatever you call, and wherever he must be smiling from the heavens, because I think in 2021 they made a very honest and sincere attempt, but there was a flaw. The flaw was every turncoat who came from Trinamool was given the ticket. This time, BJP was extremely particular that the local Karyakarta, the homegrown persons recommended by RSS, are fielded. And that is the result which we are seeing, because it's not an ordinary mandate. You're winning 205 seats out of really 224 seats where you're fighting. You're not in the play in all the 294 seats. You're playing only in 224, out of which you're striking 205. This is a bigger victory than Maharashtra.
No, so I also want to go across to Jasmine Sanvalia. So Jasmine Sanvalia, at one point, People used to say that, Bengal is a frontier that the BJP will never be able to conquer. Ideologically, they will never accept, the Bhadralok will never accept the BJP. Today, as JVC said, they're sitting on 205 out of 294.
You see, this is not just an election result. This is a revolution, frankly speaking, because this is the first time that the regionally dominated parties which had always ruled West Bengal have been literally routed out. First it was the left, and then it was Mamata Banerjee for the last 15 years. And just a few years back, we had no presence in West Bengal, and what a spectacular victory it is for us. And it only tells that the voter of India will vote for a change, for a better governance, for a law and order, for a better future.
All right,
for the
just
children.
one moment. Mr. Amit Shah has just reached, and just a moment for him to savor this victory. He has been at it since 2014. One of our earlier analysts said that right after 2014, one of the things that he said was BJP should win Bengal. So for the last 10 plus years, he has been trying, and he's been the chief architect of plotting this stupendous victory. They did a fairly good job in 2021, but stopped at 77. But from 77 now to come to 205. Remember, 3 election cycles ago, the BJP was nowhere in the state of West Bengal. There were just 3 MLAs, if I'm not mistaken, at 10% vote share. Then it went to 77 MLAs with 38% vote share. And today, the BJP is sitting close to 44 or 45% vote share with 205 MLAs. It's a phenomenal achievement, and as far as election strategies go, I know it's a cliche to refer to Mr. Shah as the Chanakya, but he's also persevered. He's persevered in trying to win this state, which is not an easy state for the BJP. It's taken 3 election cycles for them to win, and today what a victory. So commendations to Home Minister Amit Shah. Sabha, you were saying?
No, I'm saying there's no doubt about it, because when Uttar Pradesh, when Narendra Modi first came to the center, it was Mr. Shah who had the blueprint for Uttar Pradesh.
Correct.
At which time many people said, no, it's not possible. At that time I was able to spot something was going on here. He had a blueprint, so he's worked on it. And
I also want to show the national footprint, 2024 to 2026, how the NDA's footprint has increased in these last 2 years.
Well, the visual representation more or less says it all, Zaka, when you can see the way it has increased. This was 2024, and this is the area where it had failed to breach, but then it has managed to conquer just this. You have Bihar added to the kitty. Of course, now you have West Bengal as well. You have the Northeast. This is just one unconquered state which is there, but the whole of West Bengal now goes to the BJP as well. Look at the way that they have been spreading. The footprint now seems to be more national than what it was, but you're absolutely right. The next test is going to be big states such as Uttar Pradesh, which is again going to be coming up. It does give it a huge boost for this year's, and Punjab. And Delhi, there, very significant one. Delhi too has been colored saffron in this.
So actually what happens in Bengal, when 1977 left breached, it took what, 2011 was when Trinamool was able to dislodge. Now 2011 to 2026, 3 elections she had won.
15 years.
Now, I don't know, can Mamata sustain till 2031? What would happen in 2029?
Yeah, I also think that in such a violently brutal system, which begins with the time of Siddharth Shankar Ray in Bengal, Congress, then the left, there are multiple sociological, political reasons for what happened. I don't know whether a party, whether a vacuum, what you have in Bengal, beyond the BJP's victory, there was an opposition vacuum which was filled systematically by the BJP, getting so much, then incrementally getting that much more, and then getting it all. So now, which party has the capacity to fill an opposition vacuum?
Let's look at the field. There are 3 parties, right? There's TMC, there's left parties, and there's Congress. Which of these 3 do you think is going to fill that opposition space?
I have to say one thing. Puducherry, 5 years back, Congress was ruling. Today, do you know how many seats they won? Just 1 seat. A party which ruled.
But no, but the larger point here is...
I don't see TMC remaining, intact. So they will be kind of, washing machine will come in play. And there will be some people, there's already a talk of some, Trinamool MPs actually,
switching over
or contemplating that. I don't know whether it will happen in immediate future or not.
Even without the washing machine, they will move.
With politics is that once a party reaches a 50%, this is 45, Like, see in Gujarat, you're having local body elections where there is no contest. Now, I'm not saying that will happen in Bengal. It's too volatile a place. But which force has the capacity to be on the other side? Because the Trinamool Congress was there for 3 terms, but the BJP was in power at the center. It sent Karyakartas. At the end, this election was done with a lot of central presence and so on and so forth. So, immediately one has no answer. Except sometimes things happen. I mean, you've seen the Vijay phenomena.
Mamata Banerjee, her whole life has been doing opposition politics. She has fought the left for so many years, broke away from the Congress. So today, with 88 seats or 100 seats, whatever seats she gets at the end, she holds a sizable percentage of the opposition. And with Mamata Banerjee being Mamata Banerjee, she'll be a tough opposition leader to handle for the BJP. For any party it may be.
Let's look at what this means for the opposition, the wider opposition across the India alliance. I said this earlier and I stand by this. Rahul Gandhi would not be all that disappointed with today's result. There's no Mamata Banerjee, there's no Stalin. 2 major regional satraps have been humbled today. Meghna.
Well, absolutely. And there is a possibility that now there are going to be 3 South Indian chief ministers from the Congress party, Zaka. That's the possible outcome of it. What is the INDI looking like? Well, it is on the brink, however, of yet another implosion, especially when it comes to Tamil Nadu. Let's tell you how they have been in power. Now, they have been in power only in 4 out of the 28 seats. This is Rahul Gandhi's track record so far. Mamata Banerjee has been defeated on her home turf of West Bengal after 15 years. Stalin defeated on home turf from his own seats. Also, we are waiting for the final result, of course, to come in of that. But he has been defeated and he was trailing there. You have Arvind Kejriwal out of power in Delhi since 2025. He only rules in Punjab. He went out campaigning in West Bengal as well as Tamil Nadu for Stalin and for Mamata Banerjee. Of course, he was not the crowd puller that one would have expected him to be. Then you have Sharad Pawar, one of the biggest bastions which is there at a time when everyone said it's going to be all out. This man stood in the rain. We know the perseverance of it. However, he has been out of power in Maharashtra since the party split in 2023. So these are the setbacks that they've been facing. You have Tejashwi out of power in Bihar since 2024, another one of the bastions which has been breached. So there you have it. This is the state.
So the point I was making in the morning, Rashid, is that none of these regional satraps will now be in a position to challenge Rahul Gandhi come 2029 because they're all out of power.
Yeah. But I think, Zaka, you're being very generous towards Rahul Gandhi since morning. Well, see, because Rahul Gandhi is unable to fill in. You see,
okay, if he's not able, you tell me so somebody has to be the face of the opposition.
So it will not be the Congress. It will not be the Congress.
It will not be the Congress.
It will not be the Congress.
Who amongst this will be the face of the opposition? None of them are in power.
Because what happened, there is a huge division of votes. If you look at, we were talking about Uttar Pradesh, next year there is election. There's a similar template, Akhilesh Yadav, pro-Muslim tag, and, there is BSP, there is Congress, and there are other, local outfits.
No. I agree if Akhilesh Yadav wins Uttar Pradesh next year, he is then inarguably the face of the opposition. But if he loses, then who is?
No, Congress is
the leader.
Is not coming in.
Zaka, there are states where the Congress has got a big zero. You look at Delhi Assembly, you look at Andhra Assembly.
But then there's no one else who has the space.
That is what I'm saying. You are being very generous. You see, look at what happened. Who advised? Let me just let a little more. You see, who advised Rahul Gandhi to stay with M.K. Stalin?
Yes.
Okay.
The older leaders of...
No. Who are these older people? See, among them they have over... See, we are talking about Mallikarjun Kharge. We are also talking about D.K. Shivkumar, a very good friend of Mr. M.K. Stalin. So what I'm saying is that whatever you have, the kind of pool of talent you have, of course, Praveen Chakrabarti, if you think Praveen Chakrabarti is a pool of talent, that's a different thing. But the pool of talent that you
whatever
have...
it's worth, he was the one who said, split and go with the CPK.
So everything is has a tendency to boomerang on Rahul Gandhi.
No, but
I have in the Congress, I think the 2028 Karnataka election could prove to be the litmus test for Congress party. If Congress party is able to come back in 2028, then certainly Rahul Gandhi would be the face. Or else there would be a chaotic opposition against one man called Modi.
There is no one right now. If Mamata had survived and if she had won well, there was no doubt that they were going to challenge his leadership of the India alliance. But she has not survived.
Yes.
She will be fighting her own battles there. There is no doubt that it is Rahul Gandhi. There's one very important point to realize. In 2024, when this election, when the BJP's numbers came down, just recall, Calcutta was under an opposition. Bombay was, also under opposition. Look at the cities. Congress still has Bangalore and Hyderabad, too big. Now, Chennai has also gone out of the structure of the India alliance because we don't know. The thing about Vijay, if I may finish, because I've been making a lot of calls since I am connected to Tamil Nadu. The thing about Vijay is nobody knows who the other people are. No one knows what is the structure. There is an unknown element here. So this is a very significant election.
Also,
and
whose
we just
support
don't
will
know
he take now? He's about...
He will take Congress support.
10 cents.
He will take Congress support. He has got CPI, he has got CPM.
JVC has spoken. Congress doesn't have enough. He will try and get the Anna DMK or split it because he also needs talent. He will also need people. This is what I'm told.
It was a very emotional election as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned.
But
Tamil Nadu is very rational people, but they're also
know.
emotional.
You
They've
need
gone
people.
emotional. And now, but I think, serious questions would be in terms of administrative experience. And that is where probably he might need AIADMK support.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He might need AMD support.
I mean, I'm not just speaking.
Coming back to this,
Anyway.
the hollowness of the Congress, it comes from the fact that they have 99 or 98 MPs in Lok Sabha.
Correct.
37 of them come because of that alliance politics. Because of alliance with DMK, alliance with Akhilesh Yadav, alliance with Tejasvi Yadav, and several other smaller parties. So if you take that away, you see the Congress is not, there is not one state, Zaka, that other than Kerala, of course, Kerala, where the Congress can get, MPs in Lok Sabha in double digit.
Okay.
More than 10. Can you tell me?
No, there isn't. I mean,
No, but what is the choice?
What? Yeah.
So we're
what is
going to get the numbers.
Who is
If you're a
Tejasvi Yadav
single-digit
going to
party,
tie up with?
Tejasvi
Who is
had a
Akhilesh
very...
Yadav going to tie up with? They don't have a
Akhilesh
choice
will
either.
tie up with the Congress, but he will have to do it much more. Tejasvi was highly inefficient about his campaign. Akhilesh is somehow having been in power.
So Shekhar, if you were to look at the next set of elections coming up, UP in 2027, Punjab in 2027, and then in 2028 you have the three heartland states, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, again, all three states, and then there's Karnataka, all three states, all four states in fact, it's straight BJP Congress fights, right? There's Uttarakhand as well.
But in Uttar Pradesh, it will not be a straight Congress fight.
No, not Uttar Pradesh, the other...
But in other places, yes. But I think all these parties, the opposition parties, will have to completely take a relook at their strategy. See, the problem here is, like Rashid began by saying, Akhilesh is a pro-Muslim tag. That is the kind of tag he has to shed for a larger...
So what does he do to shed such a tag? That's been stuck with him.
What has happened is like, on the Ayodhya temple issue, court verdict came, and after all that, they were making statements, against the temple. It had been settled in court. And Rahul Gandhi did not even visit the temple, and he said, all this Kubabhishek is a farce.
No, but when they do that, they're accused of being soft in the
No, one thing, you see, the problem is, Congress has to come to the centrist position. Congress always had an approach that did not antagonize the larger Hindu
All right,
sentiment.
just 1 second. The Prime Minister has just tweeted on the Tamil Nadu election result, congratulating Vijay. That's what I've been told. I'm just going to go look at, the tweet from the Prime Minister. Gratitude to the voters of Tamil Nadu who supported the NDA in the Tamil Nadu Assembly elections. We will always remain at the forefront in addressing people's issues and improving their lives. Congratulations to the TVK on their impressive performance. The centre will leave no stone unturned in furthering the progress of Tamil Nadu and the well-being of their people. So I think it's pretty gracious for the Prime Minister to come out and congratulate Vijay. I haven't seen a tweet from Mr. Stalin yet. I haven't seen a tweet from Mr. Edapadi yet. And they were his principal competitors, right? They were the principal players in the state of Tamil Nadu. I think they might be... Annamalai had tweeted saying congratulations to the TVK. But JVC, do you see this as the beginning of some kind of a new politics in the state of Tamil Nadu?
I think, it is going to be a new kind of politics, but this election is more of an emotional election. It is a big test for Vijay. Let's face it, he has got the people's love. If people had not showered love towards him, this would not have been the result.
And politics is also about catching the moment. He sees the moment.
He sees the moment.
This was his moment.
He broke.
Annapalai's tweet is very interesting. He is congratulating Vijay not just for the victory. He says, without use of money power. I mean, in a sense, he says that this victory is got historic in the sense there was no use of money power, no use of established...
No, there was use of money power. The thing is, people overlook the use of money power.
TVK did not benefit from money. TVK's win.
No.
He's attributing the
So that's what I'm saying.
win.
The win may be over and above the money factor, but there was definitely money, involved
in the game.
Mr. Ashwini Mishra is keeping quiet, तो आप भी कुछ बोल दीजिए कांग्रेस का हालात उसके बारे में. Harish has also been quiet. I'll come to you, Harish.
See, we are already in 4 states right now, and I don't know why you are discussing that Congress is not having its footprint in the country. And we are having more than 100 seats in parliament, 4 states we are in, and in next 2 years we are going to fight in 5-6 states. I think that will add to our kitty. Having said that, you are discussing on Uttar Pradesh. As I come from the Uttar Pradesh, we look at Uttar Pradesh in particular. It is going to be very, very difficult for BJP because it has a huge anti-incumbency, and though इनका आपस में center और state का जो tussle है, which is not hidden from many people, so Uttar Pradesh is going to be very challenging, and that is when the whole this propaganda Bharatiya Janata Party जो जीतने की बात कर रहे हैं, it will start turning down. You will see from 2027 itself.
Are you saying Congress party is in a serious chance in Uttar Pradesh?
So we are in serious chance along with the Samajwadi Party. That is what our coalition is.
So ये alliance हो जाएगा, मतलब
that is what our coalition looks like, and we'll.
So you will fight in an alliance, okay?
Yes. But when the Bengal election got over, when the Bengal election was going on, where was Mr. Modi? He was at Varanasi. That's the message. The same thing happened in 2022. The moment Uttar Pradesh election got over, even before the results, he went to Gujarat. He's a 24/7, 365 days politician. So, but Rahul Gandhi is not. Let's accept that fact.
So I just want to elaborate structurally the kind of problems that alliances face in Uttar Pradesh is that let's say SP and Congress have an alliance. The catch here is you're dealing with the cadre-based BJP, which will be fully motivated regardless of differences within the party. The point is they are not able to settle on candidates, they are not able to examine voter rolls, and they have, forget SIR, I have physically seen rolls, voters, I have addressed this issue even in one of my books, that when people get off the voter rolls, it's also because one party knows who's on the rolls and the other says our candidates will do it, but they don't declare the candidates. They bargain over the candidates. So there is a structural manner in which these parties operate, which is coteries. They have social bases. It's not that they don't, but they don't have a system where they're able to take on. I'm not saying that, but yet you had the chemistry. I mean, where they were able to deliver a huge shock to the Bharatiya Janata Party. So
no, that was in the Lok Sabha. In 2022 in the assembly,
yes.
And Akhilesh still says this, that he felt that the
Congress
Congress dragged the...
And a big part, he changed his social dynamic. He made it Pichra. He also added a social segment. He went beyond the MY combination. He did all that. But the catch is with the way they operate. The catch is they fight over seats till the very end. They did that in Tamil Nadu. Congress...
We have a tweet from Jairam Ramesh, who's in charge of the communications department of the AICC. He has said, and I quote, "This evening, leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha, Shri Rahul Gandhi, spoke to Mamata Banerjee and to MK Stalin about the election results. He also congratulated the president of the TVK, Thiru Vijay, on his performance." Now, we don't know if he spoke to him, but certainly he has spoken to Mamata Banerjee and to MK Stalin. These are, like I said, Rahul Gandhi has spoken to both Mamata Banerjee and to Mamata Banerjee, the outgoing West Bengal Chief Minister, and to Mr. Stalin, the outgoing Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Let's look at what these 5 states mean for Rahul Gandhi, because remember, somebody in the morning was saying if it lost Kerala, this would have been the 100th assembly election which the Congress would have lost under Mr. Gandhi.
Absolutely. It's 99 not out for Rahul Gandhi. In Kerala, it's a face saver, many have said, but then it is a damn squib in the state of Assam. In Kerala, it is the only decisive Congress victory, and that too, of course, it is the UDF. And we are still not sure who will be the chief ministerial pick. Even that is up for grabs now. West Bengal, of course, there's been absolutely no impact. It was fighting for, which is why it is fighting for its very survival there. After having been in...
Yeah, but that's huge for
well, and the BJP has 200. So
no. For the Congress,
how does it matter?
0 to 2,
okay, so you're saying it's a 200% jump for the Congress party in BJP. That's a good spin. Those so far for BJP, but when it comes to Congress, it's 200% from 0.
Demographically Muslim-dominated.
And where is the left seat? Left will also be very happy. We got 2.
Mathematically, 0 to 2 is not 200%, but infinite. Anyways,
in Assam, fails to take on the BJP in direct fights. We've seen how it has floundered every time when it comes up against the BJP without any alliance partners. more questions are being raised on Congress's leadership, something that we were discussing right now. Zaka, it's interesting that now he's congratulating Vijay. What are the overtures? Many have said that there is trouble in the losing camp of
well, last time I checked, I think Congress was leading in 5 or 4, 5. So if they support, we you know, stranger things have happened in politics. But Rashid, all right, this is Himanta Biswa, the Chief Minister of Assam, and what a victory it has been for the BJP and the NDA in Assam. He's dancing, I believe. That's what I've been told by my producers. And also all of these balloons going up. Of course, it's a huge, huge win. Again, a state that the Congress lost. And Rashid, here's the point. Gaurav Gogoi, who was a member of parliament, was away from the state politics of Assam, was handpicked by Rahul Gandhi and said, you go back as state PCC president and you contest against Himanta Biswa, and they've come back with arguably the worst performance that the Congress has had in the last 3 elections in Assam. So who takes responsibility for this?
Precisely, and that is where I think that is why I'm saying I don't have much hope for Congress revival or opposition revival, because there is very little accountability. As you're saying, Gaurav Gogoi was handpicked by Rahul Gandhi. Priyanka Gandhi was chairperson of the screening committee. D.K. Shivkumar was there. Bhupesh Baghel was there. These were all senior observers were there. Bhuvar Jitendra Singh. No, nobody can act against them because they are part of the Congress High Command.
Yeah.
And as far as the call is concerned, there is an expression in Urdu which says, "Badi der ki mehrba aate aate." I mean, this call should have been there, at least 2 weeks, earlier.
The call should have been there 2 weeks earlier. Harish, there's now a new political equation in your state. You are party number 2 now. Last I checked it was 3, but you are party number 2. But clearly Mr. Vijay is going to be chief minister. He needs the support of maybe 5 or 6, maybe 10 MLAs. He can get it from anywhere. It doesn't really matter. The question is this not a testament to your last 5 years in power, the voters of Tamil Nadu saying, we were not happy with you, at least?
We don't want to take it to that equation because even Mr. Vijay wouldn't aware of all the 233 candidates whom he placed with. Number one. Having said that, there is a fan frenzy movement in Tamil Nadu. We don't have to deny that. I don't want to degrade the mandate which has been given by the Tamil people. We respect that with utmost humility. And with this program, I want to request our Chief Minister, who have been there length and breadth, worked almost 24/7 to bring back Tamil Nadu as the first GDP over state in all the indices, whether it is human development index, whether everyone can brag about the women's safety, but we've made sure the NCRB data shows Tamil Nadu stands at number 12.
So why did he lose his own seat?
1 second. That's what, as I said, the fan frenzy, just by getting the whistle symbol alone, there has been or otherwise you would believe that PTR would be losing to someone who is a YouTube reel maker. No, that doesn't happen in Tamil Nadu.
Lost to
1 second, I accept that with humility, and there is
he lost to TVK.
1 second, let me complete. So there is a course correction should be there with even our party should take it into make sure to get inside the drawing board, and where we lost that will happen. But with this program, I want to make sure there is one possibility, any one of the seats will be taken down from Vijay. At that point, Kolattur is not a report card which should be given to Mr. M.K. Stalin for what the good work he had done. So he has to contest in any 2 out of 1.
So you are saying that Vijay has to give up either Perambur or he has to give up
anything he has to give logically. So in that seat, Mr. M.K. Stalin should be there contest because his footprint should be there in Tamil Nadu Assembly. One thing.
Why? Yeah, Harish is putting Stalin through another big test.
No. Now the people of Tamil Nadu will know what kind of work with this reverberating effort. This is a new era. Everyone is stating that it is a new era in Tamil Nadu politics. I would say that it is a new dawn for Tamil Nadu politics. You wouldn't know how the governors will be made. Even Mr. Shangotayan is there. Yes, of course, he can put in order the policy frameworks can be done. But having said that, whether the TVK going to pull off all the policies, reforms, without the repercussions, without
Let's see. I mean, the people have given a mandate. I mean, you give him an opportunity.
Well, Zaka, I think Stalin would think that this is the best time to hand over the batting to Udayanithi.
Really?
Because Udayanithi has won the election. And remember, in the MGR era, when Karunanidhi lost, a way was made to Karunanidhi. He was a member of the Legislative Council. until MGR abolished the Legislative Council because Karnataka is a member. I mean, that was the kind of politics
the
there.
story was because Ande would have almost beaten Karnataka. So he won by just 800 votes in Annanagar. So then he was not able to understand, or he was not able to accept the fact that he was on the verge of getting defeated. So he resigned that seat, went to Legislative Council. MGR dismissed the council.
Abolished the council.
But you know, this Tamil Nadu phenomena, it's exciting, it's new. But Vijay has not even won a panchayat election. And it cannot even be compared to MGR, who worked for years with Karnanidhi, was close to,
he was there with Congress, then with DMK for 20 years.
He went village by, I mean, he was a properly evolved. No, this guy is the flash. I'm not criticizing
in neighboring Nepal. No, one second. In neighboring Nepal, they just chose a rap star as the prime minister.
That's true.
So this idea that, they should have experience, they should win panchayat elections, it doesn't mean, it doesn't mean anything. It does. I mean, Arvind Kejriwal was not exactly, winning elections when he first came.
Part of our movement, Arvind Kejriwal raised administrative issues. He had won a Magsaysay Award for work on water and electricity. So he had a grip on administrative issues. Arvind Kejriwal.
Yes. But the fact of the matter is, here is a party which did not have booth workers.
Yeah.
Here is a party which did not have credible candidates. Here is a party which did not seek votes based on caste, and yet has performed extraordinarily well, which means that conventional wisdom has been broken today.
Absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
I'm not I'm stating this is
and that too. No, one second.
One thing I can give.
No, one second. And that too in an environment where the media there was against him. There were social media accounts that were running him down. There were personal attacks against him. Despite all of that, his personal life was dragged in. Despite all of that, he won, and he won fair and square. I mean, at least you should concede that much.
I'll just take a minute. When I went to a village in a place called Kilvelu constituency, the entire village flocked together, and suddenly when I was taking video, a couple of women went inside, put powders on their face, and they came and said, "Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me." What for? Vijay vote. Visaluna vote. Then I thought, I'm doing a research and survey, and here is what some kind of a shooting is going on. And I just took the car and went. Because I couldn't believe when a whole village starts shouting, and they all have rising sun in their house, and coming and shouting Vijay. So the noise, we were unable to, even now I'm saying, we were unable to remove that noise and look at the election as an election.
Okay. As we look at, the Rahul Gandhi's record, okay, let's go to Rahul Gandhi's record. After the 99 still not out. That's an interesting headline. Yeah, Meghna.
Well, yes, 99. Just a quick reminder, the Prime Minister had said this time around it's going to be a century of defeats, which is why 99 not out, because they managed to wrest Kerala after all. You have Bihar, you have Andhra Pradesh. This is just after the last Lok Sabha polls. Andhra Pradesh, 0. Delhi, 0 seats of the ones that they were contesting. Jharkhand, only 16, double digits, just about managed in Maharashtra as well as Odisha. And added to that are the 4 states that it has managed to lose in today itself. So this takes the entire total to 99 Zaka. So the 99 still out is what perhaps a lot of his alliance partners are going to be asking. And even as we speak, there is a post which is coming from Kamala Hassan as well. And he's congratulated Vijay. However, it's something, as he was saying, that, Stalin may be down. He's not going to be out. He's going to keep fighting.
All right. Now we're seeing, tweets from Surya, from Kamal Hassan, from Pawan Kalyan, from Chiranjeevi, Nayantara, all of these people congratulating Vijay. But again, even within the film industry,
Nobody would have imagined.
Yeah.
Nobody would have imagined. Nobody would have dreamt.
In the film world, I don't think anybody came and openly supported him.
Everybody kept telling me that Ajit fans will not vote for him, Rajinikanth's fan will not vote for him, Surya's fan will not vote for him. I've broken everything.
So Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has reached the DMK headquarters. He's going to hold discussions with senior leaders on the poll loss. Good time to welcome Salem Dharni. Dharni, the Chief Minister has lost his own constituency. It has been a round rejection. I believe the mandate today has been a round rejection of the DMK's rule in the last 5 years. How do you see this mandate?
It is rejection of the establishment by the youth and the people. If at all they wanted to reject DMK and there was nothing against the establishment, they could have voted for DMK. Erapadi has been Chief Minister for 5 years. To vote a novice who is without any experience means we don't believe the existing status quo, we don't believe the establishment and the institution. Example, 3 things Vijay has proved wrong. No money power. 2, no grassroots cadre strength. 3rd, no caste equation. His candidate selection, because he couldn't get candidates or intentionally, the candidates were arbitrarily put irrespective of the caste. For example, a 1-year seat was given to a Gounder seat was given to a 1-year, Muslim seat was given to a Hindu.
No, but you arrive at these classifications of 1-year seat, Gounder seat, etc. No. I mean, it's an electoral calculation that you have made basis the population in that. It doesn't mean that if you're a 1-year, you won't vote for a non-1-year candidate.
The biggest problem with politics for all
right, we're getting the shots. We're getting the first shots of the man of the moment. He's just leaving his residence. I believe he's going to the Loyola College to collect his election certificate. He's won from Perambur as well as from Trichy East. You could just catch a glimpse if we can rewind and play those shots again. He's just, there you go. He's a man of the moment. It's a big, big moment. No doubt about it. We haven't seen a moment like this in Tamil Nadu politics, maybe since 1977.
No, I don't think, even MGR's thing cannot be compared with this. Because this is, 2 years ago he started the party.
Correct.
He didn't even go to every district. Forget about constituencies. He just had few rallies here and there. And the last one at Nandanam, that was the last nail on the coffin. Looking back.
What did he say, or what was his message that resonated so much?
He said, every child, every fan of mine, every one of you, go and tell your grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, uncle, aunt, your sister, brother, ask them to vote for Vijay. Give me one chance. And those children also, in social media I saw, ஒரே ஒரு வாட்டி ஓட்டு போடுங்க, எனக்காக போடுங்க, தலையில அடிச்சு போடுங்க சத்தியம். Which means, once please vote for Vijay. So this was more of a case of, okay, all these people are asking, once let me vote for Vijay.
No,
and a lot of people also told me, when I researched, people told me, I'm going to vote for whoever told they're voting for Vijay. My colleagues would ask, but he doesn't have the experience. They said, we'll give him one chance. If he doesn't do well, we'll remove him.
We'll go back. So this is again testimony to the fact that for 50 years, the people of Tamil Nadu have alternated between DMK and ADMK, DMK and ADMK, DMK and ADMK. They are sick and tired of this binary choice.
I was adding something very important. In politics, the most difficult thing across the world is to pinpoint exactly what is the reason for a loss or what is the reason for a win. Normally, there are some myths, and we believe this is the reason why we won, or this is the reason we lost. And that is why many of the age-old practices across the world have never been changed, and more so in India.
All right, these are shots of Vijay just before he left. He's come out of his balcony. This is his farm. He's reached his father's residence. He's just come out. He's waving to his supporters from his balcony. What a moment this is for the man who's all set to become the next Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. And let's face it, I mean, he had to overcome the odds. It is not just taking on the two entrenched, established Dravidian parties. There were cases against him. The Karur stampede happened. He says that he was not allowed to go there and meet with the victims. His personal life details were brought out. The divorce case papers were made public. All of this, I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy to overcome all of this.
Closest example.
Yeah.
Zaka, did you notice one thing? First time I am seeing Vijay's movement through the streets of Chennai in an orderly way. The police have taken out those routes. There's a total police protection. I was told DGP and Chief Secretary wanted to call on him. I mean, this is a change.
Yeah.
Whereas he could not, do any proper campaigning just a week ago.
That's what you were saying.
Or a few weeks ago.
Example we can think of is NTR. NTR actually started in 1982 and 83. Within 9 months he was Chief Minister. And he had this Chaitanya Rath, etc. But that was a different era.
No, but Rashid bhai, one thing is there. When NTR launched, there was only one party called Congress.
Yeah.
So he could directly attack. Here, there was DMK and there was an ADMK which did an extraordinary campaign. He said, Edapadi traveled all to your constituencies.
And these kind of anti-establishment parties in the last 10 years are common across the world. En Marche, Emmanuel Macron became English president at 38. En Marche was not even a political party, it was a movement. Really? Similarly, Zelensky in Ukraine was a comedian. Then Trump, though he won with Republican established party, but Republican party, he changed it into a tea party. Right?
No, so
whatever he is, I'm not getting into
that. Are you saying that Vijay is like Trump or like...
No, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying the movement across the world because of modern day innovations in technology and because of AI and also rising inequality across the world, there is anger against the existing parties. That is why across the world this is happening, is what I'm trying to say.
No, even in Nepal, I brought this
yeah,
example of
Nepal,
Nepal.
the
They
Reform
made a
Party.
rapper.
So, but this is a warning sign. No, this is a warning sign even to every other party in India, because now the barrier to enter politics is minimal. You don't need a grassroots. You just need to be popular. You need to have credibility. You can win. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm not saying anything wrong.
Say that people of Tamil Nadu have given a verdict and we accept it.
I accept it. I'm not saying that's why I told every channel. You are thinking that I am not accepting. I'm saying I appreciate the people for the verdict. They have given us 3 times. Now they have given Vijay. If he does well, he will continue. If not, we will come back. That's all. If it is about actor becoming politician, I think then Modi's name should also be included in that list. Lighter note.
आप भी मतलब क्या कहाँ से कहाँ लेके जाते हो बात
I think it's an interesting analysis, and he seems to have. Can I share with them? He was saying he seems to have predicted it will happen.
You did?
In his private
You did share it with us.
No, 3-4 days back, I spoke to people. I'll tell you what happened. Assam for a specific point. If you see in Assam, Congress vote share has not reduced. Congress vote share is still increased. Having said that, we are seeing a very bad precedent being set here, where a sitting chief minister who speak of radicalization, who speak on the communal lines, chosen as a chosen as a chief minister again, and we are celebrating that. I think that precedent itself is a very dangerous to the democracy.
But people have accepted it.
Yeah, people have accepted it. I mean, he's close to 100 seats, and the last time I checked, there were 99 or 100 NDA. In Assam, they've never had this kind of a resounding mandate. Let's accept what the people's mandate is.
Vote share is always a loser's argument.
Yeah,
49% vote share, almost 49.2% vote share.
101 seats, I think they've had. Yeah. Dharni, you were making the point.
No, I was also saying winning an election is one thing and governing is other thing. Okay, the huge expectation is one. So people given them trust. They have given us 3 elections. Now it's given them. So I appreciate that.
You were saying you were speaking to people 3-4 days ago. What
yes,
were they telling you?
3-4 days ago, and you could see a wave. And before that, the day before the election, a senior police officer told me that the people rushing to get into the bus, it was like much more than seen during Diwali or Pongal.
So you are going by bus?
Going by bus to go and cast vote the day before was the demand for buses that 5 times more higher than what during Diwali, and people even paid about 25,000 for Innova cab for 9 people, and they went to places like Madurai, Coimbatore to vote.
No, I know a couple of people from many years ago
went even in bikes.
who came from abroad.
Yes,
to vote for TVK.
Exactly.
So, it's incredible, the scenes that we saw now as we see.
No, but the interesting point that I want to make is now is that's one thing, but governing is a different ball game. Even when Anna came to power in 67, he said maybe we came to power quickly. That is 18 years after DMK was founded. Now, because people didn't have trust, he didn't have good candidates, who will be ministers, who will be MLAs, right? How will they be able to maneuver the local bureaucracy?
So
those are the
we're
challenges.
awaiting the Prime Minister's arrival at the BJP headquarters here in Delhi. He's expected to be there in the next 10 minutes or so. Of course, this is a huge moment, and all the talk around Vijay, let's not forget, what has happened in Bengal is also a political equivalent of a political earthquake. And the fact that BJP had to wait for this moment for at least the last 3 election cycles from 2011 to 2016, then 2021, where they came as the principal opposition party, and now in 2026 to become the ruling party there, especially after the post-poll violence that we saw and a lot of karyakartas of the BJP who were attacked physically. Their houses were raided and set on fire, etc. After all that, the party and its foot soldiers had to undergo over the last 5 years to come back in this kind of resounding fashion. JBC and Shekhar Iyer, this is something that's incredible. It's massive.
And I think I should say it is a civilizational renaissance. Because what we are seeing now is, it's an impossible frontier which cannot be breached, and BJP has breached. Again, I think the entire credit must go to the person who strategized, which is Amit Shah. But Amit Shah in the front, Sunil Bansal in the back, they are a dynamic duo. We have seen it in 2014 Lok Sabha elections in UP, where Sunil Bansal was the in charge for UP. Then in 2017 Assembly election, 2019 Uttar Pradesh Lok Sabha election, 22 Assembly election. After that, he was sent to Odisha, delivered. Sunil Bansal has delivered Bengal.
All right, we're waiting for the Prime Minister's cavalcade. It's arriving there at the BJP headquarters in Deen Dayal Upadhyay Marg. Shekhar, again, ideologically too, this is the last bastion for the BJP.
People are now circulating a speech of Amit Shah, 12 years old in Kolkata. And the first time he started holding meetings in West Bengal, Mamata asked, who is this Amit Shah? To which Amit Shah, the video is on circulation, Amit Shah said, look, one day we will get Trinamool out. So people are doing total recall. And but what we must remember is Amit Shah may be, I mean, it will appear like one person directing everything. But the way BJP functions as a poll machinery, right from preparing the campaigns, identifying areas, getting surveys, multiple surveys done, then selection of candidates.
All right, the Prime Minister has just arrived at the BJP National Headquarters. Mohit is there with us. If we can take Mohit on the phone. Mohit, this is an incredible moment, a historic moment for the BJP winning in Bengal. And the Prime Minister had said in his last campaign, now I will come back to Bengal only after we win the election and for the swearing in. Mohit, talk to us through the pictures there in what is a historic moment for the BJP. The Prime Minister there arriving after a resounding victory in the one state that was all elusive for the BJP, the state of Bengal.
Well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reached BJP headquarters, and you can see these visuals that how PM is waving at the crowd. And today's attire of Prime Minister Narendra Modi is very interesting, given the fact it seems that he is wearing a dhoti, a Bengali dhoti, and a kurta over here. And Nitin Nabin, the BJP president, has just welcomed in, and you can see the crowd has become very energetic as soon as Prime Minister Narendra Modi has come. And you can see in these visuals that how he is being welcomed at the party headquarters. He is holding hand of BJP President Nitin Nabin, but the attire of Prime Minister Narendra Modi also sends out a big message. He is wearing a Bengali dhoti over here, and what we see is that Prime Minister has reached BJP headquarters, and shortly from now we will hear from Prime Minister what exactly he has to say. I'll ask my camera person Mohan to move towards that side, and if he can show the top leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party sitting on the stage, JP Nadda, Home Minister Amit Shah, and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. You can see that how exactly the BJP office is also being decorated with lights. Now, we know for a fact that now since the installation of the BJP has been fighting a very tough battle, first with the CPM cadres and then with the DMC from the past 15 years to make inroads into West Bengal. They just at 2 to 3 seats earlier, then they went to 77 seats in the last election. But this time around, it's a landslide victory for Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Bharatiya Janata Party, and he's the star campaigner. And look at the attire over here. The message is very clear that how exactly this particular win of Bharatiya Janata Party is very, very important for Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself. He has been visiting West Bengal for the past 11-12 years many times, and whenever he goes over there, he spoke about that how if the BJP government is formed in West Bengal, then it will be the politics of development in the state of West Bengal. So everybody wants to see Prime Minister Narendra Modi over here, and shortly from now in our frame we will have Prime Minister Narendra Modi coming to the stage, and it would be very interesting to note what exactly PM has to say today, because this will be a message not just to people of West Bengal, not just to people of Assam, not just to people who have voted for the BJP or not have voted for the BJP, but for the whole country, that how exactly BJP does not take any elections lightly, even if